Welcome back to State of Decay 2 and the Salt of the Earth. It's the beginning of the month, which means it is time to go after some bounties. Unfortunately, I only really play this community for two reasons. One is to go after bounties, and the other one is to help my son whenever he's playing one of his communities. In fact, I think I probably put into my larger State of Decay 2 playlist a new video of me and Milo playing together, where he wanted to be an anti-zombie SWAT team. But he couldn't find any police cruisers because they're really hard to get. So he got a couple of ambulances instead. We were driving around in ambulances going after freaks. That was pretty fun. I guess the other reason I sometimes play with this community is just if I need a break, if I need to relax. Because, this is set to a much lower difficulty than my usual fare. However, I've started doing that with the Lion's Share community instead. So, I don't know. Maybe this is just going to become a string of bounty episodes. In any case, Carmen here is a brand new character, and I actually forgot the circumstances under which I recruited her. So I'm looking at her weapons and her lack of weapons, trying to decide what to give her. I think for right now, I'm going to give her very little, because she's just about to go out and grab some new bounties, and I honestly have no idea what equipment I'm going to want her to have. Because the bounties tend to be very equipment dependent, and I'm just not even sure what we're gonna get. It's July. It's the beginning of July. I'm not sure which bounty pack that is. We are gonna find out. We actually live pretty close to the bounty broker, which I don't know if I made that decision on purpose to put the Salt of the Earth close to the bounty broker, but I mean, it works. Let's check out the state of our vehicles. Okay, this one looks like it's in pretty good shape. So one thing that I am planning to do this time around is funnel as many of my rewards as I can into my Lethal Zone community, because they are about to hit the home stretch. They've just defeated the last Plague Heart, and it occurs to me that I, as always, am turned around probably by about 90 degrees, and I'm not sure where the bounty broker is. He's up ahead of me. No, he's not. He's behind me. Okay. This way. That's the way I need to go to find the bounty broker. Anyway, my Lethal Zone community, the commune, my Lethal Builder playlist, if that's how you want to look for it, they've defeated all the Plague Hearts. They're ready to start doing the final missions. And I am nervous about their lives. And so I would like to get them as much good equipment as I possibly can. So I'm going to come up here. And we're going to do a bunch of bounties with this community, but all the prizes are going to the other guys. Guess I'll grab that tank hammer that I dropped before, and let's look at the new bounties. So we've already gone through the previous 3 months of bounties, so those are all covered. But here we've got the open range pack. That's what we do in July. That makes sense. It's a very sort of, it's a Western Americana inspired sort of thing. So it makes sense for, big holiday season for the United States. So let's look at what our options are here. So killing armored Zeds with revolvers. That is one of the more time-consuming ones, because you have to not only find armored zombies, which are kind of rare, but you also have to kill them with revolvers, which means you have to get the helmet off first, then kill the zombie. So we might save that one until we've done some easier ones. Kill a Plague Heart with explosives. Not too bad here in, I believe, combat difficulty is the Dread Zone. Killing zombies while crouched. Killing zombies with pistols. You know what? I've got a pistol. Let's just start with that right now. Though this is a lot of them. Holy cow. Why did we make that number so big? Okay, well, let's definitely keep this one going. Let's just keep that one going for a very long time. We got bloaters with revolvers, zombies while crouched. I mean, we can double this one up with the other one. Screamers with rifles. I think we've got armored Zeds with heavy weapons. I kind of don't want to do that one at the same time as armored Zeds with revolvers, because it just feels like a conflict of interest, almost, to be trying to do the two of them at the same time. Juggernauts with shotguns is going to be a challenge. So let's start. Where do we want to start? I mean, do we want to do just these big giant ones at the beginning, and then have like one on the side that we're also trying to do like screamers with rifles? These are all the big time-consuming ones that are just like about bulk. Even the screamers with rifles, I mean, unless there's a bunch of screamers already on the map. Oh, there is one on the map. Okay, actually, you know what? The screamers with rifles ones, that's probably the one that'll go the fastest, come to think of it. And then, maybe what we'll do is we'll treat that bottom slot as sort of our rotating slot. We'll keep coming back and swapping that out. And in the meantime, we're just going to spend forever killing zombies with pistols and while crouched. Okay, so since I don't have a rifle, let's not try to go after the screamer. And also, again, I've got no idea why. It's just impossible for me to keep track of where anything is in Cascade Hills, but it is impossible for me. I cannot figure out the cardinal directions in this town. So, all right. No particular reason to park in a parking space. Let's just run out here. So now what I need is... We've already established in one of our previous videos that when we say pistol, assault pistols count, but revolvers do not. So bloaters with revolvers is one that we probably don't want to do at the same time as this pistol one, because then we got to switch back and forth all the time. This does count as a pistol. I should probably bring some backup ammo for it. And then we should grab something that counts as a rifle. By the way, one thing I forgot to mention while we were looking at... Oh, what is this? Oh, the Prepper's 1022. That is a good one, actually. Nice and high capacity. One thing I didn't look at was what the prizes are this time around. The open range pack. This was the pack where we developed lever action rifles, which are actually... you might not immediately assume this, but they are among the most sort of, I guess, efficient to use, or just some of the most kind of powerful weapons in the game. They fire slowly, but one of the things that's nice about them is because they're lever action, that because they have a slow action, like pump action, bolt action, and lever action guns, as well as revolvers, we don't make you maintain them. They never lose durability. And so, but unlike revolvers and unlike most of our bolt action rifles, I think, these can fit suppressors. And definitely unlike our pump action shotguns. I don't remember if our bolt action rifles can. They probably can fit suppressors actually, but they're also the slowest ones. But pump action shotguns and revolvers can't fit suppressors as a general rule. There's exceptions, but as a general rule, they can't. And so the thing that's cool about lever action rifles is they've got the best of both worlds. They can fit suppressors, and they have unlimited durability. All right, and because this is not lethal, I can actually shoot a suppressed gun without attracting everyone in the neighborhood. I do get some attention, but actually, I mean, a certain amount of attention is what I want. I want to attract just enough zombies to keep my gun fed, my hungry, hungry gun. But I don't want to just attract everybody to just crowd around me and make things difficult. So for each of these zombies, I'm crouching down and using a pistol. So I'm getting double credit for the bounties. Oh, a plague juggernaut? Where is that? In the direction I'm facing. Well, let's go this direction then. So I have grabbed a very sort of early in her progression character here. Which means she doesn't have things like gunslinging. If I had gunslinging, that would make this extremely easy. I would just be popping off headshot after headshot with almost zero effort. Oh, it looks like... Okay, well... this is why you kind of want to have lever action guns, because this kind of pistol it unfortunately has started running out of durability. So I need to get back to my house so that I can repair it and keep going. Now, unfortunately, so amongst the lever action guns, there's a couple of lever action rifles. I think it's just 2 variants of the Big Hank rifle. There's a lever action shotgun, and there's what we call a lever action pistol. However, the reason we called it a pistol was just to highlight the fact that it fits in the sidearm slot instead of fitting in the rifle slot. In fact, I think we actually originally introduced it before we let you carry both a sidearm and a main weapon, but we knew it was on the way. And we also, just thought it was particularly cool that the one sort of lever action gun that we called a pistol, it shows up on your hip rather than on your back. And we thought that was neat. So we highlighted it as a lever action pistol. However, the mare's leg is the only thing in its class. It's the only lever action pistol. And one thing we didn't do was bother to count it amongst the other pistols that give you credit for pistol bounties. And on one hand, it's like, I think that was an oversight. I think we probably intended to include it and just didn't bother. But also, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's really not a pistol. I think characters even hold it like a carbine. And so it's all right. But basically what that means is, I was saying, oh man, because I didn't get a lever action pistol, I have to go back and repair my pistol. Oh no, that's so inconvenient. But at the same time, a lever action pistol would not be giving me credit for this bounty. So it's okay. It's okay that I have to use more of a proper pistol. Though even this one, you can see from its profile, it's one of those pistols. It's meant to be a machine pistol. I think that what I've got is a civilian version of a machine pistol, which means it's not fully automatic. It's still single shot. Oh, hey. There's a lootable plague heart over here. Might as well get something like that done. Go ahead. Oh, gosh. Oh, it's got friends. Hold on a second. Ha-ha! Whew. So I managed to dodge because I heard that zombie coming up on my left. And one thing that it's really sort of easy to not recognize is how reliant, like, a hearing player like me can be on their hearing. It's like I sort of have this background situational awareness that comes from the fact that I'm, I've got stereo headphones on and I'm listening to where zombies are coming from. And it's really easy to just sort of like establish that vague knowledge of where zombies are and where threats are likely to be without really thinking about the fact that you're getting that purely from your hearing. And to sort of discount the value of, hearing accessibility features. Things like on-screen indicators to tell you when something's approaching you from the side. Oh, I meant to actually put this in my... And so, I've got a daughter who plays a lot of Fortnite, and she actually plays it with a lot of the audio accessibility features on, just because it's nice to get these very clear warnings that tell you when somebody's approaching or you're hearing a gunshot or footsteps from different directions. It helps to be able to do that because sometimes you want to play it. You can play with headphones on, which makes it really clear where things are coming from. But sometimes, even if you're hearing, you're not always in a situation where it's easy to make those distinctions. In fact, recently we gave her my old PS4 because she basically... I gotta drop this off soon. Because she got good grades her last semester of high school, and that was a promise that we had made her. And so we gave her my old PS4, but the only screen that we had for it was an old computer monitor with no speakers. And so for the first few days that she had it, she was playing Fortnite on it, but had no way to turn on the sound. But it was fine because she always had the deaf accessibility features turned on. And so she was able to get by just fine with no problem because she was already used to playing with because she was already used to playing with deaf accessibility features turned on. So
Should be safe here for the moment.
that's one really good argument for, like, you know, even if you personally don't think that you would ever use hearing accessibility features, and if you're the kind of person who thinks that things should only be ever made for you, even in that situation, it's worth bearing in mind that people can, you know, have situational needs for accessibility features. Things like not having a speaker on your monitor, or, you know, just, or being in a situation where you have to turn the sound down and you don't have any headphones or whatever. There's lots of situations where you might be situationally deaf. And it's worth game developers spending time to make games playable under those conditions. Okay, well, there's an armored zombie. There's 2 armored zombies, and unfortunately, I'm not in a situation right now to get any of my armored zombie bounties. So what I think I'll do is leave them alive, unless... Wait, oh, well, okay, maybe not. Okay, well, I just killed one. That wasn't my intent. Let's drive home for just a sec so that I can grab a repair kit for this thing. And by drive home, yes, ooh, I actually went the right direction. Also, Screamer. Okay, it looks like I've actually completed one of my bounties. I've got the one for crouching. I expected to get the one for screamers first before I got the one for crouching, but looks like that's how it worked this time. So I'm going to, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to go see the bounty broker first before I fix my car. I think he's up. What direction is he up? I think he's up this way. Yes. Okay, I'm getting slightly better at finding this guy. Let's swap this up, because if I'm going to go home and grab a toolkit, to repair my vehicle, I might as well also go home to get whatever weapon we need to get. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to drop... No, I've got space in my inventory. Yes, I do. Okay, never mind. Let's grab this. What did we just get? We got the... Oh, the Model 92. Oh, that's right. There are 2 types of lever-action rifles. There's a Big Hank. There's a sloped? There's a scoped Big Hank. And there's a... Wait a minute. I just realized I just claimed the reward. That wasn't my intent. I wanted to funnel my rewards to my other community. Let's remember this next time. I screwed it up this time, but let's remember it next time. Okay, so juggernauts with shotguns. That's going to be tough. But I could also go for armored Zeds with heavy weapons. I did leave at least one armored Zed alive down there, though I think that, you know, getting him back would be kind of a problem. Okay, I gotta try to remember this. Let's remember, I'm trying to funnel gear to my other community. So I need to take a little break next time I go to the bounty broker. Okay, so let's go up here. Let's park in a proper spot. And let's send things back inside. Oh no, we're out of food storage.
Somebody said we needed supplies.
Alright, so we still need our rifle, but we should also go grab a heavy weapon, and we should grab a toolkit. I'm assuming I've got a bunch of toolkits. In fact, I might only have the fanciest toolkits.
That was too loud.
I love this little light treatment in here. I think that a lot of this stuff was added post-release. Like, a lot of our bases were really dark initially, and I mean, they're still kind of dark at night, but it used to be way darker. And the artist went back through, I think, added a lot more lights to a bunch of the interiors, specifically to make these places a little bit friendlier. Okay, so I need a heavy weapon to kill armored zombies with. Go all the way down to the bottom of the list. Okay. There's that tank hammer that I just took home. I haven't used a splitting maul in a while, though, and that was one that I suggested. I put that on the initial proposal list, just because I was having so much fun. We had just removed a tree from our backyard, and I was having so much fun chopping the logs up. Oh, wait. Did I grab the... I did grab it. Okay. So let's go over here, fix up our car, and keep going. Oh no, we've got a curveball messing with us. Alright. There's the car. Alright, so now we're looking for... Did I really... Okay, it's armored Zeds. No, we're not going for juggernauts yet. Let's keep building up more juggernauts in the area. I think... Was it at this intersection where we saw that one armored Zed? Let's try it. Let's go back over there. It's probably not still around. We probably despawned it. And because... Now, if there had still been 2 zombies left in that horde, I think that it would have stuck around. But I'm betting that because that horde... Because I... Oh, there's another screamer. Because that horde got down to 1 zombie, it no longer counted as a horde. And which means that the game would no longer track it when you run away. Individual zombies, the game just despawns and doesn't worry about spawning the same zombies back when you move away. But hordes, it does actually keep track of, just like freaks. So, wait, is that a... Oh, yeah.
Always hit him again.
There we go. That's my first one. I probably should have grabbed more 22 while I was at home. I guess I could always take it out of the rifle if I need to. So where else can I find armored zombies? As a general rule, armored zombies tend to cluster around areas that have military stuff. So like over here, except that I've claimed this site, which means that nothing's going to be spawning nearby. Another place they tend to spawn is in hordes. Like this, okay, so this horde, this is probably just a plague zombie horde because it only has 4 zombies. You can't see that; it's written behind me here. This one has got 8 zombies, so it is actually more likely. So let's go. Wait, which direction do I need to go? Backwards. That's right. Okay, so we'll head up this way. Now there is a feral around here. Wait, is this... Okay, yeah. This is where I want to be. Okay.
He's the apex predator now.
Okay. I just wanted to take that out while I was far away. This character was not prepared to deal with a feral at close range. I got a little overconfident once. Recently thought, oh yeah, I can handle a feral in melee. And it took me, like, I had to go back home, like, twice. And it eventually took 30 smacks in the face with a bat before that feral went down. You know, this isn't actually a bad way to try to tackle this
Zombies are still around.
kind of annoying armored zombie bounty. Because when I don't find an armored zombie, I don't know why I keep crouching. That bounty's gone. When I don't find an armored zombie, usually that means I found a bunch of regular zombies. So having another bounty where I have to kill zillions of regular zombies makes me feel like I'm not wasting my time. Okay, way down there. I don't think there's any, like, armored zombies in that group. But we'll go check anyway. Where did I see them? Was it down here? Hey there, everybody. Oh, wait. I think there is at least one armored zombie in this group. Oh, there's two. I gotta be careful not to take the opportunity to sneakily kill that thing from behind, because then I wasn't gonna get credit for the heavy weapon kill. The heavy weapon only counts if the animation actually kills it with the heavy weapon. And so stealth kills, sneaky kills from behind, that sort of thing, do not count. There's one more zombie in here somewhere. All right, I've only got 18 more shots left. So I should start heading... Oh, wait. Oh, look. We can totally nail this Screamer bounty right now. Is it... Wait, is it on the other side of the mountain? Or is it in the mountain? Oh, I think it's atop the mountain. Oh, look at that. Yeah, so when you see one of those markers, and it looks like it's inside a mountain, what that usually means is the target is on top of a mountain. Ah! Hey, stop it. Anyway, on top of a mountain. And taken care of. Next one. And this time, I'm not going to go back and grab the bounty for this community. I will share the bounty with another community. There we go. Oh, hey! Nice. You'll notice, by the way, that the first thing I did when that armored zombie attacked was hit the A button. That's because last time I fought an armored zombie, or at least one of the recent times I fought an armored zombie, I tried to hit him with my big, giant swing of the heavy weapon, and it got in a shot ahead of it. So it hit me first before I could hit it. And so the value of that A attack, that little nose boop attack that you can do with a heavy weapon, is that it's really fast. You can preempt a zombie's attack on you by hitting it first. And then once the zombie is sort of reeling from your attack, that puts you in a position to then hit them with a more serious attack. Okay. There's the church. Again, I am just the worst at finding places in the middle of Cascade Hills. Alright, so I'm going to go inside, grab some more ammo. I want to take out at least one more of these bounties before we switch to the other community. Whether that's killing more zombies with pistols, or whether it's killing more armored zombies with heavy weapons.
Too loud.
So I closed that door by accident. It's actually kind of fun to, like, you know, to guess how long someone's been playing State of Decay by whether or not they close the gate when they leave home. Players who are brand new to State of Decay tend to close the gate because they're like, man, we can't let zombies in. It's stupid to leave a gate open. But the more used to the game you get, the more you realize leaving gates open is just immaterial. It doesn't make any difference whatsoever. Unless a zombie is actively coming at you in that moment, it doesn't matter because the gates will get auto closed for you at some point after you leave. And most of the time, zombies aren't trying to get in. Oh, good thing I've got a lot of extra ammo. Holy crap! I suck at that so much.
You got a freak over there.
You got a freak over where? I guess I could keep clearing out screamers if I want to. That might actually be a decent way to sort of get a lot of zombies together in one place. Is to annoy a screamer first, let it scream a couple of times. And then fight the zombies that come. However, that can be dangerous if you do it in the lethal zone. Or I think even in the Nightmare Zone? Yeah, Nightmare Zone also has Blood Plague Screamers. Because Blood Plague Screamers explicitly summon Blood Plague Bloaters when they scream. And so if you are doing like specifically a bloater bounty, then that's great. They're a tool for spawning as many bloaters as you want. But if you're doing some other kind of bounty and Blood Plague Bloaters are likely to mess up your day, then annoying a screamer and getting them to summon zombies could be counterproductive. Okay, just trying to squint and look at all these zombies and recognize if any of them are armored. I'm so bad at that. Okay, you know what? There we go. I'm going through so many bullets per zombie. It's kind of absurd. Oh, I'm glad that zombies will sometimes just get distracted by their own feelings. And they'll just start standing there and raging. Gives you a chance to do something to them. Ooh, we've got a horde over there with 8 zombies in it. Okay. That seems like a place I might find an armored zombie, though. Wait, are they in a place I can't reach them? Yeah, they're all up a mountain. Well, that's not going to work. I don't think that they have an armored zombie with them, but even if they did, I wouldn't be able to get them, I don't think. I don't think they're coming down from there. Alright. Well, I won't worry about that then. Let's head back to my car. Let's drive around and try to find another place where we're likely to find armored zombies. I'm still not sure. Honestly, looking at the bounties that I've got right here, I suspect that I'll kill the regular zombies with pistols before I find enough armored zombies to kill with heavy weapons. So I'm betting it's the armored zombie one that's going to carry over. I'm glad the sun is coming up. I know this has been a really dark video so far because I've just basically been running around through the moors trying to, I've just been in, the highlands trying to find zombies in the darkest places of the map at the darkest time of day on one of our darkest maps. So, that's how you make great television. See, I guess why am I headed this direction? Oh, you know what? Let's just go clear out that plague heart. Just for a change of scenery, if nothing else. If I see an armored zombie on the side of the road, I'll go after it. But otherwise...
This should clear up.
Okay, we do have a bounty to take out a plague heart with explosives. which is one of the easiest ways to take out a plague card, at least at this difficulty level. So that won't be too hard once we get around to
If I
it.
were supplies, this is where I'd hang out.
Okay.
I gotta drop this off soon.
Why am I searching things when I have no room in my inventory? What is wrong with me? So let's just make some extra noise so that zombies are likely to converge. Drop some stuff off, and let's reload. How much fits in this? Oh, not quite enough to empty a stack of bullets. Hey! Revolutionary War zombie. Love those guys. So I think that for a long time, because we got such a negative reaction to those Revolutionary War zombies, we reduced their frequency so much that they were genuinely hard to find. Oh, look. Wow, my gun already is wearing out again. That's crazy. Do we have a nearby outpost? No, because we can't have nice things. That's that thing right down there, but... Do I have room to claim a new outpost? I do! I've got all the room in the world to claim a new outpost. Well, let's do that in just a second. But yeah, so I think that it was actually a recent change that brought them back and made them more common. And I think that the audience that we've got now is different from the audience we originally had. You know, we had a lot of, I think, sort of zombie purists that were trying out our game for the first time,
You know, a little more effort
who
here
didn't
would
want
be
anything
better
silly.
for us.
But these days, a lot of what we have is, you know, is players who've been playing State of Decay for a really, really long time. And for them, I think that a lot of just like they've more caught the vibe, the like slightly snarky vibe that the game has. It's mostly grounded, but it's got a little edge of, hey, there's weird stuff in this world. But it's the kind of weird stuff that also could exist in the real world. Let's repair this gun. And it's also, you know, a lot of people who, like, just novelty is actually pretty helpful to their experience. You know, because they've been playing it so much, seeing something unusual is genuinely a big boon to their experience. So I think that the audience we have now is kind of more into that sort of thing than the audience we had early on. So, but anyway, the thing that I think is kind of funny is, because this is a recent change, that means that it was made by Wushu. So it was British studio, you know, Wushu. Actually, I think they're called Wushu Studios. So yeah, so it was a British studio that put all of these Revolutionary War zombies into the game, and I don't know, I just find that amusing. Obviously, it's been a long time since there were any hard feelings between our two countries about that particular
I gotta drop this
conflict,
off soon.
but it's still funny to me. Okay, we'll drop this stuff off, and then, I mean, I'm just clearing this out because I can. Because I've been shooting oh, holy crap. I've been shooting zombies for so long that I want to do something else. Let's see here. Now, okay, this is not a leveled up outpost. So I can't drop off rucksacks at it yet. Who knows? It might take me long enough to scavenge it that it will be upgraded by the time I leave. But let's... Okay, you know what I'm going to do first? First, I'm going to refuel this car. Then I'm going to drop off... Oh, wait, Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, that made room in my inventory. Lets me drop that off. Oh, look at all these guys. Oh, hey, and they've got some armored friends with them. That's going to go through some of the ammo. Just clogging up my inventory. That's nice.
I'm exhausted.
Come here. All right. 7 out of 10. We're getting there. Also, my character's getting exhausted. Oh, look at that. Yep. I put away my rucksack, and of course, when I got back, the outpost was fully upgraded, and now it's time to drop the rucksack off. So let's just get it out again,
Okay.
along with everything else that I don't need to carry in the trunk. We'll go put it back in. Probably grab some coffee. I've been doing... Wow, I've already been doing this for like 40 minutes.
Hey, folks, I got an offer you can't refuse. Well, I mean, you can, but humor me.
Let's see here. Coffee, coffee, coffee. All right. And, oh wait, last thing. I think there's a couple more containers over here. Let's just look through these. Got some bunch of ammo, some seeds, a big old axe.
Nothing more to find here.
Oh, and
Those are
I'll
almost
just
dry.
use one of those. Drop everything off. And so let's basically let's keep going until we run out of coffee in our body, until the caffeine in our body is exhausted. And I think in that time I may be able to take out enough zombies to make it profitable to go back to my other community. And then we'll switch characters and we'll keep going. Alright. So let's just go to a totally new place. Make some noise. Now, I'm not sure if going to a new place actually helps. I think, well, part of what was going on, like in that area, there were ferals and screamers and stuff gathering around, and I felt like they were sort of sucking up a lot of the sort of spawning room that we have. And so big hordes containing armored guys were less likely to spawn in an area with a bunch of ferals. So I think going to a new area will raise my chances of... Oh, bloater. It will raise my chances of bloater. It will also raise my chances, I think, of getting some more big hordes. I don't know if that's true. That could also just be hogwash I have made up. But that's what you come here for. Absolute hogwash made up by a game developer. So even though I'm not the best shot a lot of the time, the fact that I'm not a great shot actually makes the times when I really do pull off a few nice hits in a row feel better. Feels more legitimate and exciting if I first demonstrate that it's hard and then pull it off. Alright, it is feeling like we're probably going to be getting our pistol bounty before we get our armored bounty. I'm seeing a whole bunch of pistolable zombies around here. Not a lot of armored zombies. There's some little guys inside. I think that I really was like foiled by refraction in the glass in that case. I think I fired legitimately at where the head was supposed to be. None of these individual zombies are worth chasing. They're just not clustered together enough. So I'm going to run back to the car. When I'm out running around like this, keeping my marker on the car is really convenient. Just makes it really easy to get back.
As long as that plague heart is nearby, this place can't really be secured.
All right. Oh, okay, we've got a... Okay, I think... Right, this is a horde with... This is the horde that had the bloater in it. Are there any other hordes around? There's a horde of 8 zombies. Okay, you know what? We're going to have to go home fairly soon anyway. So let's head back home. And let's go after that. Oh, wait, no. That's the horde that was on the mountain. That's the horde that was on the mountain. That's garbage. I don't see any other great spots. I mean, was there... Yeah, there's... I mean, I guess... Okay, there's a slight military presence right here. I don't think that we actually used that to spawn a bunch of military zombies. Because we didn't actually... There isn't actually a one-to-one automatic connection between having a military site and having military zombies. Every time you see zombies, like military zombies spawning more frequently near a military site, that was manually set up, usually by Brian Giammi. And so basically, because the whole feature of being able to control where armored zombies appear, that feature wasn't added until long after we'd placed all of those sites. And it wasn't added in the form where, like, you know, like, it basically just wasn't attached to sites at all. It was, you can place big volumes on the map, and those volumes determine things like density of zombie spawning, and also the types of zombies. And so that's how, for instance, you know, when you're out in the wilderness here, you do see a fair number of zombies, but you don't see as many. That's a bunch of them. You don't see as many as you see in town. They are more densely packed in town. And that's because of those big volumes that Brian set up. Okay, well, there's our pistol bounty. As predicted, it did outpace the armored. So now I think... Yeah, I guess we'll head home. We'll take sort of the scenic route home. We do need to switch characters because this one's going to start getting tired again. But we'll take the scenic route just in case we bump into some armored zombies on the way home. That would be nice to wrap up all 3 bounties before we switch communities and reap the rewards. I'm sure at some point along the way there's been an armored zombie on screen that I didn't see, that someone in the audience sees, and they're like, "Ah, you idiot, you missed one!" By the way, let me make sure I actually know where I am. I know-ish where I am. Alright. Well, one benefit we'll get from switching communities is it'll reset the spawn. I think, and actually, it might be kind of fun.
Hey, over here.
It might be kind of fun to actually watch that happen live. So, actually, is there anything? I don't have anything in here, do I? No, I don't think so. All right. So, yeah. Carmen needs a break. What kind of advancement did she get? Oh, hey, look, she shot so many zombies that we can now give her some kind of garbage skill. It looks like weapon handling. Actually, she ran through that pistol so fast. Weapon handling is probably the right one for her. And then cardio. Let's go backpacking so she can carry more, because that was also a challenge that she was facing.
Even
Oh,
with nothing fun to do, I still
there's somebody named Maddie at my base. Who's Maddie? Hey, Maddie, what's up?
I don't suppose you know of any groups looking for new recruits?
Oh, well, let's learn about you. What do you like? Oh, you're a doctor? Do we already have a doctor? Also, do we even have room for a doctor? Oh, yeah, we got pathology right here. Okay, so we've got a doctor. Now, we could go for surgeon as well. I don't remember what the benefits of surgery were.
You guys look like you know what you're doing.
Anything else about this character that's interesting? Doesn't seem particularly special. So I think I might just ignore her. I mean, if I get somebody killed, like if I go and get my pathologist killed immediately, then sure. But I got 20 minutes to get my pathologist killed. But yeah, so in the meantime, let's have a look. Let's actually see the genuine effect that it has when you switch communities, like what effect that has on the spawning. So here is the location of all the freaks around my base. I'm going to snap my fingers and let's see what this looks like after I come back. So there you can see basically all of the zombies went away. When you quit the game and come back, we basically start the zombie spawning from scratch. And so when you first come back in, there's nothing. Now, very quickly, we do start spawning those zombies. But we haven't done it quite yet. So, okay. So I went back to my Lethal Zone community. I've picked 3 more bounties. We got Plague Hearts killed with explosives, Bloaters killed with fire, and Juggernauts killed with shotguns. However, we've already been playing for a little while, and we need to switch characters and everything. So why don't we wrap this session up for right now? So if you want to subscribe to my channel, there is a button, and I did it all out of order. Whatever, it's fine. There's links to other videos, and the Salt of the Earth video that I'm about to go make right now is going to be there. I'm going to have to do a custom version of the end screen now.